It is the Machine versus the Northern Smoke Machine in the final of round one of the Austrian Drift Masters round. And look at McKeever. He's coming for it with Dean, and he fires it out the door. McKeever with an absolute kamikaze entry on James Dean as he pins it to the door of the Falcon Tires E92. Not backing down. You can't even see McKeever. He's at 90 degrees in the chase position.
He's almost backwards, Dave, as they come into the front of point now. McKeever is holding on to everything he has as he throws everything that he has got to his use and getting a win over James Dean. Now he puts foot to floor one more time, and McKeever serves himself right onto the back end.
And McKeever starts to pull the gap.
He certainly does, David. Look at this as he fires in. Out of nowhere, James Dean has found the pace, and he starts to put it on the side of that Drift Games 180 as they come into the hairpin. James Dean is all over the side.
Look at that transition from James Dean. He's fighting with everything he has into that last corner. What a final! Shanahan representing the south of Ireland, McKeever representing the north of Ireland, and here they are in France on neutral ground going for the top step on the podium. Look at McKeever right on the back bumper of Jack Shanahan as they fire through the center section, and McKeever's right there. He's taking a shallow line and he's wobbling. McKeever's coming offline as Shanahan stays on the outside of the course. McKeever now has to make a dive out to us. He's reeling in Shanahan into that last corner, and McKeever all over Shanahan across the line. That's what it's all about. McKeever throwing it in, Shanahan throwing it in, right there behind him, but McKeever's got the pace, and now McKeever starts to pull an advantage.
He certainly does. He starts to drive away from Jack Shanahan. Look at the separation that has unfolded right now. Shanahan is going to want to try and make a dive, but I don't think he's got any room left to do it. He can't. Oh, what a big error from Shanahan as he comes into the second inner clipping point.
Burkowski, he's been the star. He's beaten Bjornsek's teammate. Can he beat the hometown hero? He fires into that first corner. Bjornsek's got the pace, but Burkowski, the first man of the evening to match that pace and pin it to the Formula Drift star around that first half of the corner. Burkowski hungry for it into that last section, but Bjornsek picking up that pace. He's going to take it to the podium, but will he take the win? Look at this, fighting Bjornsek every inch of the way, and Burkowski takes it across the line. Peter Bjornsek slams through the gears and throws it in on Burkowski. What was that? They both grazed the wall. Bjornsek right on the side of Burkowski's car.
Once again of Burkowski's S14, and another brave transition from Peter Vinsek. And they're into the wall, door on door as Vinsek pushes Pavel Burkowski across the line. And there we have it.
Top step on the podium. Russia versus the UK. Will Richards have the pace? Will he have to prove his worth?
Here we go, look at this, Chivchat fires in, that is 15 and a little bit of separation, no matter, but look at Richards for a big dive, almost a straight in from Richards, but now he finds the side of that S15 as he has a transition to the middle of the circuit, almost making contact. Chivchat on that perfect qualifying line. Richards serves himself right onto the side, but he sacrifices the line and he almost goes wheel to wheel with Chivchat as Richards pushes Chivchat over the line, Dave.
Oh. Look at this almost contact on the first corner. Richards goes wide, gotcha, right there. Look at this, right onto the side of the door as they transition through the center of the course. Richards starts to put a little bit of a gap. Gotcha now makes a massive dive onto Richards' back bumper as they come into that last corner. But Gotcha not as close to Richards on his run, and Richards starting to pull, but now Gotcha makes the move, but
The UK versus Ireland, and Dean to lead in Baxi for the final runs of the night.
Baxi's right there with Dean on initiation, not letting the Irishman get away, and Baxi's right on the corner. Baxi up and close and personal with Dean to the first two outer zones, and he's got to make a snappy transition here, late on the transition, Baxi, but gets back on it. He's back on Dean's door. Dean playing with the front brake, trying to run that wall, and Baxi they've got to make one last dive into that corner. Big angle from Dean as they go in, and Baxi stays right there with him across the line. Here we go, Baxi to lead in Dean as they come through the gears, and Dean's all over Baxi through the first corner. Wow, contact almost between two cars as Dean starts to hunt down. Look at this, they're both throwing absolutely everything into this last run. Huge dive into that last corner. Baxi now starts to put a bit of a gap, but look at Dean. He's all over Baxi across the line. What a finale. We are ready to go for the final. Jack Shanahan versus Lee Scott. It is going to be an incredible, incredible display. Whoa! What an initiation from Shanahan. How did he get away with that?
I don't even know, but he's staying in it, David. He's back up onto the side of that BMW as he comes firing down into the roundabout with Shanahan wheel on wheel right now.
Shanahan dives in onto Lee Scott. Look at this. Lee Scott on a perfect lead run here as he comes through the course. Shanahan trying to make that last dive, and he does. Can he get up onto the quarter panel? You bet your bottom dollar he can as they come across. Lee Scott goes to the wall. What a finale.
Lee Scott not messing around. He knows he needs to stick it to Shanahan right now as they come firing down through the middle of the circuit. It's Shanahan keeping his cool, but Lee Scott still on the back bumper as they come into the roundabout.
Lee Scott's right there. He's got to stay with him on the way out of the roundabout here. He's caught himself a little bit short here, Lee Scott. He's on the wrong part of the track, but avoids Shanahan, then stays in it. How does Lee Scott make that work? He's back on Shanahan's door, losing a little bit of ground here as they come around. It's so close. Scott loses a little bit of pace, but what a